Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 finished lower on Monday, erasing earlier gains that brought the benchmark index to trade at its highest level on an intraday basis in 9 months. Whilst major debt and banking fears have dissipated, what comes next hinges on the Federal Reserve's target for bringing down inflation. Despite recent moves, worries persist over 2023's narrow stock market rally, led by just a handful of tech names, and whether there could be a correction if market breadth fails to improve. The S&P 500 lost 0.2%, whilst the Nasdaq Composite dipped 0.09%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dropped 0.59%. Despite recent market rallies, US corporate earnings are forecast to drop 16% this year, according to Morgan Stanley analysts. Owing to factors including incremental growth risks from the recent regional banks' turmoil that tightened credit conditions, the bank's equity strategists foresee slowing revenue growth and margin contraction amid an unexpected economic slowdown. Morgan Stanley forecasts earnings per share for the S&P 500 to decline 16% from a year ago to 185 in 2023. That is at the more bearish end of the Wall Street forecast in a Refinitiv poll and compares with a medium estimate of $212. In company news, Apple lost about 0.8%, retreating from an all-time high touched earlier in the session. The iPhone maker on Monday unveiled its highly anticipated virtual reality headset in what is its most anticipated hardware product since Steve Jobs revealed the iPad in 2010. The gadget, called Vision Pro, combines virtual reality with augmented reality, which overlays digital images on the top of the real world. Intel shed 4.6% as Apple revealed a new chip, while Nvidia pulled back on valuation concerns after its recent surge. JP Morgan Chase and Goldman Sachs struggled amid news that regulators are considering upping capital requirements at large banks. And shares of industrial machinery maker Sycor International closed up 51% after KKR & Co. said on Monday it will buy the company for $1.6 billion, for $49 per share, and take it private, as the private equity firm looks to double down on investments in the flow control market. Pharmaceutical company Mallinckrodt is considering options including filing for a bankruptcy again, as a $200 million opioid settlement payment is due within weeks. Shares closed at $1.47, down over 40%. Overall, US sectors were mostly mixed. Communication services was the best performer, whilst industrials was the biggest laggard. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.6% fall. Thank you for listening.